What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And this video right here, we're going to be talking about if you have Soul Urge number 9. And now pause for the cause. If you don't know how to find your Soul Urge number, if you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting off your journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, if you don't realize why it's so important that you have to study yourself, love yourself, and understand yourself through numerology and astrology, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos. I put the link in the description. You have to watch them first so you become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you did your math and you realize you have a Soul Urge number 9, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it poppin', shall we? Alright, so boom, Soul Urge number 9. First of all, what does the Soul Urge number mean? Why is it important for you to understand your Soul Urge number, and how does that help you in this lifetime, in this reality? So in numerology, the Soul Urge number represents what your soul urges, what your heart desires, also known as the heart desire number. What your heart desires, what your soul needs, values, and wants in this reality. A lot of time it derives from our past life, what our past life energy was, what we went through, what we experienced. Coming into this reality, into this lifetime, now our soul craves and urges whatever number, whatever vibration, whatever characteristic our Soul Urge number is. It's derived from taking the numbers, taking the vowels of your name, changing it into a numerical value, and getting the value, and that tells you what your Soul Urge number is. That number gives you the vibration and characteristic. Now, following through your Soul Urge number, learning about it, understanding it, and actually walking through the path, or giving your soul what your soul craves and values, like walking through that Soul Urge number characteristic, helps you, give you full fulfillment in this reality, makes you happy basically in this reality, gives your soul what your soul values in this reality. So it's very important to first know what your Soul Urge number, calculate it, and to understand it, and to follow through it to give your soul what your heart desires, what your heart needs. Now, what does it mean having a Soul Urge number 9? And before I start, we're going to talk about how important, and we're going to talk about the significance of the number 9 in general. Now, in numerology, the number 9 is the last of the root numbers, and the root number is 1 through 9. And then in my next video, we're going to talk about the master numbers, which is 11, 22, and 33. So number 9 is the last of the root numbers. So it's like the ending, meaning that the numbers before it, Soul Urge number 9 people, or the number 9 energy carries out or has learned the lessons from the numbers before it. In relative of the Pisces energy, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac that's carried out all the lessons of all the other zodiacs before it. The number 9 has that energy of it has been here before, known as the old souls of the root number. It has reincarnated here many times before. Number 9 is very high energy, as in it's like the old soul energy of the numerology. Also, it's known as a special number because in math, if you actually multiply the number 9 with any other number, when you get the value of that multiplication of the value, when you add up those digits, it goes back to the number 9, meaning that the 9 is the ending. The 9 is a final root number of numerology. So now what does it mean if you have a Soul Urge number 9? We're going to talk about what happened in your past life. A lot of times, these people that have the Soul Urge number 9 number, their past life, they have seen a lot of suffering in the world. They have seen a lot of turmoil in the world. They have seen a lot of people that needed help in the world, but they themselves wasn't able to help. Either didn't have the resources, didn't have the time, they couldn't do it. They had a good heart, they wanted to help people, they wanted to help humanity because they seen so much suffering, but they couldn't themselves help. They felt helpless, they couldn't themselves do something about it. So in this reality, what does that mean, having your past life, meaning that you've seen suffering, you've seen turmoil, you've seen how the world is, and now you couldn't help back then, and now you're here to, and now what your soul urges, what is your soul value? These people are here for humanity. They're like known as the true humanitarians when it comes to the number 9 energy. So y'all are the people that actually want to genuinely help humanity. Now this is very similar to the number 6, and that's why they look the same except they're flipped upside down. Number 6 does want to help, but it's more of the inner community, which is like their family, their friends. Like I said, number 6 is like that pregnant woman, so it's like that kind of nurturing family energy. The number 9, flipping it upside down, is more of the help, the nurturing, the healing of humanity, of the all, of everybody. Like I said, they're the last number of the root numbers, so they kind of have a higher knowledge of universal wisdom, universal knowledge. So they really crave humanitarianism as a whole. They want to help everybody as a whole. Their mind is really outward on the outward community as compared to the inner community, which is number 6. So generally, your soul is here craving and values to help humanity, to help heal the world. And now this doesn't mean that y'all the type that every single weekend you go to homeless shelters, you give out food, or every single paycheck you give out your whole paycheck and donate it to charity. It doesn't mean that. That's the extreme. That's more of the extreme kind of energy. But it does mean that your mind and how you think and what you value in this reality, what your soul craves and values, is helping and to be of service to people, to be of service to everybody at the same time. So it's more like they're here to serve people in a way. And it could be to your detriment when it comes to serving people, because you kind of find it hard to find the balance between giving yourself too much or giving yourself too much or giving yourself a little bit. But these people, you find them in like social work, counseling, healing work, being able to be of service, like that servicing kind of energy, salesperson, being able to service and help people is what your soul craves and values in this reality. Like I said, the balance is knowing how much of yourself to give to people, knowing how much of yourself that you're going to allow people to take from you. Because like I said, when it comes to the 9 energy, it's the last number of the root numbers. Y'all could find beauty in everybody you see. A lot of times y'all have really pure intentions, a good heart, and it really annoys y'all when you have good intentions, you have a pure heart, and people around you are not of the same generosity, of the same wavelength, of the same frequency. You can see in the world that people around you are really not of that humanitarian nature as well. So automatically just want to help and serve, but knowing who to give your energy to, knowing how much of your energy you're going to give out is really important in this reality. In a perfect world, being humanitarian, being giving and servicing there's no flaws to that. But in this world, when people don't have as good intentions as y'all do, it's important to really know and find discernment to understand that who you're giving yourself to. Because a lot of times these people can be more, especially when you're younger, naive to people's energy, naive to human nature, that you just like to serve and help, and you're not really understanding that person is either taking advantage or that person is not giving you as much back as you're giving out. So the first lesson or the first advice I give y'all is to understand that you're here to serve. Understand that you're here to serve humanity as a whole. So figuring out a way that you can help the world as a whole. The world's problems, humanity's problems really affects y'all on a deep level. So understand that putting yourself in situations where you can share your wisdom, because number 9 is a number of wisdom. Like I said, it has reincarnated many times. So wisdom is very important to y'all. So gaining wisdom in this reality, gaining knowledge, which is by traveling, by learning about people, learning about different cultures, by broadening your mind. Wisdom is very important to y'all, especially spiritual wisdom is very important to y'all. So y'all are here to tap into your spiritual self, tap into spiritual wisdom in order to share it with humanity. Because the only way to heal humanity, only way to heal this world is by allowing people to tap into their spiritual selves. A lot of people in this reality are not really, they're really carnal, they're really physical, they're not really tapped into the other realm. So you're here to understand your spiritual self, tap into your spiritual wisdom, gain wisdom, and by sharing that wisdom with humanity, with your surroundings, with your friends, with your family, with people around you, that's how y'all gain value, and that's what your heart craves in this lifetime. So now understand that when it comes to dating these people, y'all do crave relationships, y'all do crave and love commitment and all that. This planet, just like every single sign in astrology ruled by planet, numerology, every single number is ruled by planet. Numerology, number 9 is ruled by Mars. So Mars is like that action planet, can be impulsive. In relationships though, that could be like in a commitment relationship, but impulsively want to be aloof, impulsively want to go by yourself, or impulsively want to be detached a little bit, because your mind is always going to be geared towards the all instead of geared towards that one person or that kind of singular energy. Your mind is geared towards all instead of singular. So it comes moments when y'all could be impulsively doing things, impulsively jumping into occasions, impulsively jumping into things, not truly understanding what you're jumping into because you just want to genuinely help. Or like I said, your partner might find that they don't really know you on a deep level sometimes, because your mind could kind of be like on cloud 9. That's why they say cloud 9. Your mind could kind of be generally thinking about the all instead of really focused on that commitment. But generally, y'all are very loyal and loving partners because y'all want to be nurturing and y'all just love to serve and help. So you're the type to really serve and help your partner. But understand that you want to have communication with your partner and know that, all right, this is my time. I really got to think about things. I got to go off in my own world. I got to kind of think about something else. I'm not detaching from you, but I'm kind of, you kind of go through aloof patterns, aloof moments, which is that impulsive Mars nature. And also that impulsive Mars nature makes y'all jump into things without thinking through it on the deep level. So keep that in mind too with this placement. Now another thing for this placement, because y'all love to serve and help so much, asking people for help is what y'all really have a difficulty doing. So by this, if you're always wanting to serve and help and think about humanity and putting yourself last when it comes to helping people, y'all generally don't like to ask for help. And what happens is that y'all could become overwhelmed. Y'all could put too much on your plate. Like I said, Mars is always about to act, always about that action, wants to fight, wants to do things, wants to be impulsive. So y'all can impulsively do things or put too much on your plate that you become overwhelmed. So like I said, it's okay to ask for help. You are the one that wants to serve and help and bring people together. You're always like, why can't we all get along? Let's all come together. You are the glue that wants to bring people together and help all humanity as a whole. But it is okay to kind of sit back and allow other people to help you too. Because putting too much on your plate gives y'all that overwhelming energy and it puts too much stress onto you. Now having that Mars energy, Mars likes to fight. So you guys do like to fight for humanity. You guys do like to fight for the world. You guys do like to put your energy and put yourself in fighting for humanity as a whole. Like I said, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to receive help. It's okay to not put too much of yourself out there and be of service too much that you're not gaining anything back. A flaw is y'all could really be putting yourself or really be giving yourself too much and not really asking for anything. So keep that in mind with this placement, that y'all could be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help, but understand that your soul generally, your heart generally loves to be of service to humanity. Your soul wants to be of service to people. So being around people, putting people together, learning about human nature, learning about other cultures, getting that spiritual wisdom, getting that wisdom. Y'all love giving out good advice. Y'all like giving out wisdom-filled advice to people. Just getting that wisdom and that inner spiritual knowledge and sharing that with humanity, sharing that with people around you, helps them and also helps you, and that's what gives your soul that nurturing, that value, that love that you give yourself is what you give of others, which is that wisdom, that spiritual knowledge, that spiritual wisdom. Like I said, this world as a whole does not tap into their spiritualness. Being number 9, being of that ether kind of thought process, being of the all, the cloud 9, which is out of this reality, bringing that spiritual wisdom within and then sharing it is what can help y'all tap into your soul urge purpose, your soul urge energy in this reality. And like I said, being number 9, having this root, having the last number of the root numbers, which is 1 through 9, gives y'all that old soul energy. So your wisdom is extremely needed and cherished with the people around you. You'll find that people ask you, people look up to you for advice, people ask you for advice, and you're always ready and willing to share this advice with people. So don't sleep on your wisdom, don't sleep on your intuition, don't sleep on your spiritual knowledge. Tap into yourself. Tell your partner when you're going aloof, when you're going into the other realm, or when you're going into your kind of cloud 9 kind of energy. Let the person know. Try not to be too impulsive when you're jumping into things. Try not to give yourself too much to people without receiving anything back. But understand that you're here to serve and help humanity. Don't give yourself too much, but give enough that your soul and your heart will feel fulfilled and it will give that craving that you need in this lifetime. So that's my video on Soul Urge number 9. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on Master number 11, and you already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real, you already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, handle it on time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see all y'all when I see y'all.